Here with another YouTube video, and in case you cannot tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my honest thoughts and opinions on someone or something going on in this wacky weird wrestling world. As you can tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my thoughts and kind of an explanation as to why I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, and I would love to know what your thoughts are on them, especially if you're a fan of them and all of that fun stuff. But yeah, for myself personally, there's just no matter what kind of time period you have the Usos in, like early 2010s, just another tag team, mid to late 2010s, where it's like arguably one of the more entertaining ones in WWE, or recently as a solo. It's just I never could get into them entertainment wise. The most I was I forget what Hell in a Cell it was, but the one where it was on Thanksgiving, so October whatever, Thanksgiving Sunday, that is up here in Canada, and they had a match against the New Day, and that was the most I cared about them, but that's because it was the New Day. How can you not be entertained by them in the ring or on the mic? But yeah, when it comes to the Usos, I don't know them personally, never met them. The likelihood of me going to the US to meet them isn't all that great because, come on, it's the US. And then them coming to Canada, I don't know for sure if legally when or if they'll be able to without going through a bunch of steps because of the decisions they, as adults, made. And those actions have consequences for those actions. So yeah, don't know them personally. I hope that whatever situation that they were going on that caused them to do their actions, they got it figured out, because there's, again, like, I think both of them have a couple of kids, families to think about. But yeah, for myself, I just don't really, don't get me wrong, they're good, arguably really good in the ring. Them on the mic, for myself personally, better than what I would be on my best day. But there's just other tag teams throughout the years that I personally find a lot more interesting. Got tag teams, whether it's from like the mid 2010s up until nowadays, like Fight or Flight, Sinner Saint, Blackpool Combat Club, Aussie Open when they're both healthy, Top Flight when, again, they're healthy. You can throw in, I know it's technically stable and they haven't been around the longest, but Okada and Young Bucks, really like. FTR, again, I really like personally, and those are just the ones off the top of my head. There's probably more that are good, kind of deal, or great, depending on which way you would want to look at it. But yeah, like what they offer to wrestling from, again, when they started to get pretty gosh darn popular in 2016 with the people in attendance, to nowadays, it's just not clicking with myself, and there's probably wrestlers on my invisible list that you might not click with, and that's great, because wrestling is what you make it out to be, and all of that fun stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much my little bit of an explanation as to why there's just a lot of tag teams, stables that I find more interesting than them, whether it's like 2016 or nowadays together or separate. But yeah, that is it for this one. Feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notification. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did. More importantly, hope you guys are doing okay mentally, emotionally, and physically.
The world that we tend to make up is nothing but a fantasy until you wake up. I feel like I'm just lying to myself, yeah. Cause I just crossed the line like I'm playing offside. Do it how I want and I'ma do it till I die. Feel like I'm just lying to myself, but it's